a father to the fatherless,
and a defender of widows.
His garden, His holy dwelling.
God sets the lonely in families.
He leads out the prisoners with singing.
Whenever we visit different countries, the children always want to prepare some presentation for us, but I've never seen one quite like this. It was hard to know even how to respond because the children, the teens, were reenacting real-life experiences that many of them go through. They reenacted really a trafficking situation where a girl was approached by a man who presented himself as somebody who was going to help her, but none of the promises that he made actually were delivered on. Instead, he took advantage of the young girl. So all of this is being acted out in front of us, and we're reflecting, realizing that they are really telling their own story, their own journey, their own painful experiences that they've been through. So it was really heartbreaking to watch the skit. At the same time, it was also a question of whether being able to portray this has helped them in some way in the healing process.
We find some of these kids being asked by truck drivers to give them a sexual pleasure in place of money, and no child should go through such a situation. So when we take them out of their bad situation, we bring them here to Riverside and have them in boarding. They feel this is a safer place for them because there's no men to harass them, there's no one to traffic them, and they get to eat 3 meals in a day and sleep on a good bed.
On a previous trip here to Zambia, I visited the homes of a few girls, and these girls have been in our minds. My wife and I speak of them from time to time, wondering, how are they doing? How has their journey been? When I first met those same girls on this visit, I literally broke down in tears because the transformation that had taken place in their lives from when they were first rescued to who they are today was absolutely phenomenal. They had such a glow about them. They had such confidence. They had such dreams for the future now. All of this has been made possible through being sponsored. I'm so grateful for the Operation Child Rescue Initiative that seeks to find the most vulnerable children in the world and provide them with hope, to provide them with a safe place so they can begin that process of healing, that journey. That journey has been very fruitful for these girls as they have really grown up.
When they come here, all of a sudden they experience no judgment, and they experience love. They are given a bed to sleep in. Many of them have never slept on a bed, or if they ever slept on a bed, the mattress is broken and with holes in it and things coming out of the mattresses. I saw that yesterday. I saw it as we visited homes. If they sleep on the bed, they sleep with 4 or 5 other people in the same bed. So when they get here, they get their bed, they get books, they go to worship, they get community, a community that is of girls that probably came from the same background, from the same circumstances, but they have been rehabilitated and they're learning to love God, and they're learning the fact that God loves them. So when they begin to experience the love of God, when they experience the gospel in practical ways, and the gospel is in practical ways is Matthew 25, for as much as you did it to the least of this, you did it unto me. When they start experiencing that, then their lives begin to change.
Some of these kids come from a very bad environment. From that bad environment, that's why they do not excel. But when we bring them here into this good environment, you can see that these kids get to top the class and get to be our most outstanding in design and technology class, art and design class, even the music class. And it's beautiful to see that a child who's come from an environment that isn't thriving and brought to a good environment that's thriving can bring out this talent and share it with everyone.
Riverside Farm is an exceptional school. It's only been around really as it exists today for about the last 4 or 5 years. And so there's not a large alumni that we can look at and say, see what they've done. But we can look at the current students, and we see those that are rescued girls are achieving the top academic marks in the school. They're so grateful to be here. They have taken this opportunity that's been given them and they've run with it and they've made the best they can of it. And so it's exciting to see all of what is offered to them academically, the support that the teachers provide, that they are doing the very best they can because they have a dream that if they receive a certain mark on their final exam during their senior year, that they can actually receive scholarships to go into university. All of them want to do that, and they have incredible goals for their lives when you ask them what they'd like to pursue.
My dream for these kids, number one, is that they obtain an education to free themselves from the almost bondage they have of a life that is confined to a very small part of the world. Second of all, through this educational experience, I want them to learn about Jesus Christ, as they will through an Seventh-day Adventist education. And number three, I want them to become citizens of Zambia or whatever country they are in that will provide for a long-lasting witness for what Jesus has done to their lives and what they can then mean to their communities that they came from.
Mary was orphaned at the age of 4. She's now 17 years old and still has no idea what actually happened to her parents. What she does know is that she's been given an opportunity to pursue her education. And she has a sponsor. I'm so excited that our family has been able to sponsor Mary. And she has such big dreams for her life. First of all, she wants to volunteer, take a gap year to do some work here for Child Impact together with Monda. But after that, she wants to pursue her education and become a civil engineer. She wants to go to university. None of these dreams would have been possible for a girl orphaned at 4 years old. So it is so rewarding as a sponsor to meet her, to talk with her, to hear her share about her dreams for the future, and know that all these things are now possible.
Here, I'm with my friends. We get to share our information about our backgrounds, our likes and dislikes, meeting new people. It's just a great feeling. Like, when you are here, you forget about all the problems that you have because your friends are your second family.
One of the huts that we visited has the smallest footprint that I have ever seen for a place where someone lives. One of our team members measured it out and said it was 6 feet by 7 feet. That's 42 square feet. One of the sponsor girls here at Riverside Farm lived there together with her mom and her brother. 3 people on 42 square feet. There was not even enough room for Jasper to make a video of the inside of the home. She had the opportunity to move to the dormitory here at Riverside Farm with a brand new, thick, comfortable mattress. There is no mattress in that home she grew up in. There is a hole in the top of the hut, holes in multiple places where the rain comes through. Here, she sleeps on a dry bed with a blanket. She has a shower that she's able to take. She has 3 regular meals a day. Her life has completely changed. And you can see the emotional impact that has on her, especially as she goes back to visit where she grew up, because she knows that is not the reality for her mom. That is not the reality for her brother. And it's almost like she feels a guilt in a way for receiving all of these beautiful gifts in her life. but she also knows that she has a chance to pursue an education and to have a career where she can make some money and actually be able to help her family be able to break out of that generational poverty that they find themselves in. The ideal project for Child Impact has an educational component, a vocational component, and also a rescue component. Rescue is not possible without a safe place. And so Child Impact has been involved in either renting or building safe houses and dormitories. We started here at Riverside Farm with a rented dormitory and 36 girls. Those girls have now been on this journey of education in a safe place for some time. But as they were going to school, we had a vision to build a dormitory that would house 100 rescue girls. That has now been completed thanks to the generosity of donors. We're so happy to see these girls safely housed in this dormitory now. It's a beautiful facility. It's exciting to see this vision now completed. We're here at the completed girls' dormitory at Riverside Farm, funded by donors. 100 of the girls who stay here are part of the Operation Child Rescue Initiative. And so they're in school right now. We're gonna knock on the door to make sure no one's here. Wow, this is so well kept. The first thing my eye is drawn to is that there's an open Bible on the bed here. And of course, you see the mosquito nets and nice thick brand new mattresses. But I want to see where in the Bible this young lady is reading. Okay, it is in English and it's the book of Jonah. That is awesome. So I wonder if she's reading through her Bible right now or what the circumstance is here, but it's clear that these girls are growing spiritually. And as nice as it is to have a beautiful dormitory, it's super encouraging to see them grow spiritually. When we launched this initiative, the dorm was not finished yet. We were renting a dormitory for 36 girls, and we were in the process of building the dormitory for 100 girls. And we actually pre-sponsored some of them, which is the first time we'd ever done that, so that they could have a welcome backpack and some supplies. And here's one of the blankets right here with a lion and a tiger on it. So it's really awesome to see all of this now functioning, the girls living here and flourishing as they go to school at Riverside Farm.
Child Impact is a very nice organization. I would love to be part of it when I grow up and start making my own money. I also want to sponsor some people in future. It empowers girl children especially. You know when they say, if you educate a girl child, you educate the whole nation. For other girls like me, I want them to have more than what I have. I want them to have that safe space, more than what I have. I want them to pursue their dreams. As long as Child Impact is there, everything will be fine for them. I believe so.
Greetings, friends. Sponsorship changes lives. Right here at Riverside Farm, I met some of these girls as they joined our program here and enrolled at Riverside School. On this visit, I have witnessed the change, the transformation that has taken place in their lives. They have confidence. They have plans for the future. They are hopeful. All of this has been made possible through sponsorship. I'd like to invite you to go to our website, childimpact.org, and select sponsor. You can then select which country you would like to sponsor a child from, or you can call our office at 423-910-0667. Thank you for being part of transforming lives.